And welcome back into Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. This is John coming at you tonight with live play-by-play and live reaction of the Philadelphia Flyers and St. Louis Blues. Flyers coming to tonight after coming off of that overtime loss against Edmonton. Now sit at 8-5-3 on the 8-5-3. Yep, use your words. St. Louis right now 6-8-3 on the season. Pretty close in the standings right now. Flyers are ranked 20th in our rankings. St. Louis is 29th. So we will see how tonight's game goes. Thanks again to everybody that came out last night and joined Fitzy and I for the Jets-Patriots game. And we will get into tonight's game here. We'll look at other games going on as well. We'll talk about the upcoming NFL schedule over the weekend. All right, other games going on tonight. Canucks and Hurricanes are tied up at 2 after one period. Flyers and Blues here. Islanders and Mammoth tonight at 9. And the Predators beat the Penguins in overtime 2-1. So a light schedule here tonight for the NHL. Once again, the Patriots beat the Jets last night 27-14. Some other games coming up this weekend as we wait for puck to drop here. Commanders and Dolphins. Panthers and Falcons. Bucks, Bills. Texans, Titans. Bears, Vikings. Packers, Giants. A game we'll be doing here on the channel at 1 o'clock Eastern time. Bengals, Steelers. Chargers, Jaguars. Then at 4 o'clock, the Seahawks and Rams. Our buddy Payo time. He's a LA Rams fan. He'll be live for that one. 49ers, Cardinals. Ravens, Browns. Chiefs, Broncos. And then the Sunday night game is Lions, Eagles. And we'll be back live again Monday night for Cowboys and Raiders as well. So once again, welcome in everybody. We're still a couple minutes away from puck drop here. So some NBA action going on. Still 5 minutes left in the first half. The Heat have a 52-51 lead over the Knicks. Nets up by 10 over the Magic. 4 minutes left there. Pistons and Sixers a minute and a half to go in the first quarter. That can't be right. That can't be right. Oh, it is. A minute and a half to go. The Blazers and Rockets tonight at 8. Hornets and Bucks. Kings, T-Wolves. Lakers, Pelicans, Clippers, Mavericks, and Warriors, Spurs will round out the NBA schedule tonight. Jacob, what's up, buddy? Welcome in, Jacob. Jacob's here early. We'll wait to see. I have not seen who's in goal for either team tonight. Fitzy's not live tonight. Let's see if anybody's live. Our guy play-by-play with JJ is live. He's doing the 76ers game. Not too many people live yet tonight. Let's see, does Rhino have anything scheduled? He does not have anything scheduled. I'm sure he'll have something going on over the weekend. So it'll be Sam Ersson in net for the Flyers against Jordan Binnington. Sam Ersson in net. So Flyers looking to rebound after that overtime loss. Jeffrey's here saying go Rams for NFL football. What's up, Jeffrey? Yeah, if you're a Rams fan, if you don't follow Payo Time, make sure you check out Payo Time. Oh, he stops in our streams every once in a while. But it's finally the weekend. I think we're supposed to get some rain tomorrow. So StreamYard still has to do a better job of letting us change the layout there for the vertical side. Things are way too small over there. Where the big side looks fine. The big side looks fine, but nothing going on. Nobody chatting it up yet. Let's see. Let's see if our guy Dr. Delay's got anything scheduled for the weekend. Fitzy will be live. I believe Fitzy's got 3 streams tomorrow. On the go with CeeLo, taking a little bit of time off. District Nation, we'll check in on him, see what he's got going on. We'll check in on Dr. Delay, see what he's got going on as well. What's Fitzy got scheduled here? Fitzy's got Texas against Georgia scheduled, Oklahoma against Alabama, and Michigan and Northwestern all planned for tomorrow. So we'll get his link to send you over there. District Nation, is he going to do anything this weekend? Nope. He does not have anything scheduled. And our guy, Dr. Delay's got a bunch coming up. Let's see what he's got coming up. Upcoming. He's got Notre Dame against Pitt. NC State versus Miami. Texas and Georgia as well. Boise State, San Diego State. And then on Sunday, he's got Washington and Miami. Cincy and Pittsburgh. And 49ers and Cardinals. So plenty of streamers out there. Charles Adderley is here. What is up, Mr. Charles? And we are underway. Flyers in their road whites. Going from right to left on your screen. And the Blues are in their all blues. Snuggerud with the puck, trying to clear it out of his own end here, and they finally will out to center ice. Charles says he's great. Let's go, Charles. All right, here we go. St. Louis with the puck. Now they'll head up ice. That's deflected at the red line, so no icing. Braden Shen, a shot is blocked. It goes back out to center ice. Braden Shen is a former Flyer. St. Louis brings it in. Blues have it here. Looking for a pass. In on Ersson. He makes the stick save. Zegras turns it over. And they score. St. Louis takes an early 1-0 lead. Kyrou gets the first goal. right, St. Louis wins the draw. Only a minute 19 in. Unable to clear again. Forrester, Flyers were able to clear it out the center, but St. Louis on the puck. Cates, the Flyers are on side here. Sanheim brings it in along the near side. Tried to make a move. It's poked away. That one sent all the way down. Not enough for icing, so Harrison will play it. Andre will bring it out of the Flyers' end. Obels deflects it in. Flyers still having a hard time getting set up. Here's another turnover. St. Louis is onside. Yo, what's up, Snowman? As always, if you are not subscribed to Snowman Multimedia, make sure you check him out. Does a great job of doing play-by-play over on his channel. They have daily shows in the morning, all week long. Other weekly shows as well. There's another shot. Harrison was able to stick that one aside. And the Flyers will bank it out to center ice. Yeah, there's Snowman's link, everybody. Make sure you check it out. Snowman, let us know in the chat what you got coming up, though. Snowman's doing Lions at Eagles on Sunday night. Well, there you go. Here comes St. Louis again. Oh, turnover. Flyers bank it out the center, but St. Louis right back on it. Flyers is unable to get any kind of momentum going here. Still looking for their first shot 3.5 minutes in. Play is offside here. All right, here's the face-off just outside the Flyer blue line. And they'll win. The Flyers will win the draw. Bank it out the center. But turn it over. St. Louis banks it back in. Chase for the puck here to the near boards. Sanheim sends it up. But St. Louis is on it. And St. Louis back into the Flyers' end. Sanheim now with the puck, looking for an outlet. Flyers will head up ice. Zegras, the shot, it's blocked out front, and St. Louis will head up ice. Andre will go back behind the Flyer net to get it, and now they'll head up ice. I don't know if they changed the camera angles or what, but I cannot see these player numbers. Andre, the shot blocked. Blues will clear it out the center ice, though. Flyers still looking for their first official shot on goal. Sealer flips it in on net. Blocked out front. Forrester has it now. The shot, save. Bennington making his first save. Flyers steal it again, but then turn it over. Banked out the center. And the Flyers send it right back in. Bennington will stop it behind his own net. Standing in the trapezoid. We have a whistle here. As St. Louis brought it in. Not sure what the whistle is. But once again, welcome in everybody. St. Louis will win that draw, and they'll head up ice. 3-on-2 into the Flyers' end. Save by Erison. Put a circle around that save. Keeping it 1-0. Snuggerud. That's a great name. Snuggerud. Flyers will win the defensive zone draw here. And bank it out to center ice. Fowler for St. Louis, looking for an outlet. And fight for it along the Flyer blue line here. There you go. They come away with it, and we'll head up ice. They get to the St. Louis blue line and dump and chase. Binnington stops it behind the net and gives it right back to his defense. St. Louis waiting for a line change here. Say hold. That's down to the Flyer end. That's Walker. Over Sundqvist. Walker. Back behind the Flyer net. Couturier leads Michkov. Flyers are onside. Michkov. Couturier has it now. Set back behind the net. Konechny's got it. Out to the point. Sealer waits for a shot. Drysdale, the wristers, blocked out front. Sealer sends it across ice, but only Blues players are there. Shots 3-1 here in favor of St. Louis. St. Louis brings it in again, onside. Centering pass broken up for now. And the Flyers are able to clear it out to center ice. Oh, that should be played with a high stick? No. That looked like the Flyers played that with a high stick, but nothing was called. Hathaway gets to it. Flyers have to come out of the zone. They would be offside. So St. Louis will settle it down. Kessel. Where's the puck here? Sent back behind the Flyer net. York will stop it to Sanheim. Zegras able to get it out. Tip it with him. Back to Zegras. The shot. Score! We're tied at 1. Zegras is number 46. Backhand by Brink. Saved there by Binnington. Forrester back to Brink behind the net. Back to Forrester. Out to the point. Andre. Juleson back to Andre. Forrester, the side angle shot. The wide angle shot, excuse me. Bennington will cover up. Hold for a whistle. One to one as we go to commercial break with 11:12 left to go in the first period. But welcome in, everybody. Let us know if you're a fan of one of these two teams. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that thumbs up for us. We're up to 6 likes. Once again, if one of the streams gets 25 likes or combined they get 50, no, it can't be 50. We'll go 35. If combined they get 35 likes, I'll hand out 5 free channel memberships. And right now we have 6. 6. 10. Right now we have 10. Let's see the NHL tonight. The Canucks have a 3-2 lead over the Canes right now. Just under 12 minutes to go in the second period. Only other game tonight is the Islanders and Mammoth at 9. The Predators already beat the Penguins 2-1 in overtime. John Yukon, what's up? Welcome in. This is John. Just walked in. Who scored for the Flyers? Trevor Zegras scored. Trevor Zegras. John, not sure what side you're on. You were on the vertical side. So at the top of the screen there, John, I do have the goal scores scrolling across the screen. Hopefully you guys can see them on the vertical side. Fight for it along the near boards here. St. Louis will get it and head up ice. They'll get to the blue line and just dump. Knocked down here along the near board. Now the Flyers will have it and head up ice. Zegras gets to the Blues blue line and dumps it in. Zegras got it in front. Shot went wide. Drysdale keeps it in. But now knocked out the center ice. Flyers have it, though. No worries, John. Welcome in. But no worries about asking the question either. Connecting. Oh, that one's deflected. Thomas, he stops, waiting for... And they score. The Flyers give the goal right back. Snuggerud gets the goal. Another turnover by the Flyers. His 5th of the year. All right, nope, wrong one. There we go. All right, Flyers have it back in the offensive zone here. Konechny. Couturier, the shot, save. Bennington made the save. Defense gets to the loose puck, and they'll bank it out to center ice. That one deflected wide of Harrison. Juleson will bring it up for the Flyers. Nope, they're holding for a change. 9:20 left here in the first. Flyers lead in shots 7-4, but St. Louis leads on the scoreboard. Flyers will bank it up the center ice, but St. Louis pushes it up ahead. Holloway. Skinner sends it back behind the net. Skinner pinches it along the near boards. Kessel. The wrist shot. Deflected out front. The puck is loose. Harrison will cover up. Holds for a whistle with 8:42. Then we go to another commercial break. Still 3-2 in the Canucks Hurricanes game. Knicks have a 78-68 lead over the Heat at the half. And the Nets have a 58-54 lead over the Magic at the half. Sixers up 45-42. Just under 6 minutes left to go there before the half. Blazers up 26-24 in the first. Bucks up 27-22. T-Wolves up 26-22, and the Lakers up 28-17 over the Pelicans. Yo, Justin says, what's up? Hope you're having a good night. Doing all right, buddy. What's up? Our Flyers are off to a sloppy start tonight. Finally get to be home to watch the Flyers. Yep, sloppy defending. That's one sent all the way down. St. Louis will go back for it. Fight for it behind the St. Louis net. Cates is in there. Brink is in there. Puck pops free, and St. Louis will clear it out to center ice. They'll send it down. Sanheim back behind the net. Turns it over. Joseph comes away with the puck for St. Louis. Looking. Now flips one towards the net. It's wide. Brink's got it. And he's bumped off. Centered it. Oh, it goes all the way out to center ice. St. Louis back on the puck here. And the Flyers will bank it out to center ice. St. Louis holding here for a change. And now they'll head up ice. They'll flip it in, back behind the Flyer net. It goes all the way out to the far boards. Tippett's got it. Out to center ice here. Zegras onside, and he'll just dump it all the way down. Flyers turn it over here. Fowler. They'll get it to the red line and dump it all the way back down. Just under 7 minutes left here in the first. Man, I cannot see these jersey numbers with this camera angle. Fight for it along the far board. Flyers get to it. Justin says, hopefully Michkov can keep scoring streak going and get more minutes. Yeah. All Flyers are offside. Konechny. Not sure who got called. Konechny brought it in. But how are things down in Florida, Justin? I saw you guys had some cold temperatures like last week or something. Brian Bidding, welcome in, Brian, saying, come on, Philly. Flyers will win the draw and slap it all the way around. Konechny tried the center one. It's intercepted, and St. Louis will head up ice. Juleson there, but St. Louis able to steal it away. Oh, they tried to send it out to the point. It goes all the way down. Binnington will play it. And he iced it. I'll take that. Thrillionaires. Fight for it along the benches here. St. Louis comes away with it. They're in the Flyer end. Let me see if I can make that bigger. There we go. Oh, stolen! Dvorak had a chance at a breakaway, but not sure if he's at the end of a shift or what. Holloway with the puck here for the Blues. Cairo. Fought. Cairo. Good passing here by St. Louis. Fowler. Cairo. The shot. Oh, save Harrison. The puck is out front. And it's intercepted. Flyers will send it back behind their own net. Now they'll get a change. And they'll head up ice. Hathaway brings it in. Hathaway behind the net. Delorier's out there with him. Flyers fourth line. Cates is on it. Now St. Louis will head back up ice. They're onside. Shot save, Harrison, as he slides across to circle another one. Justin says, things are going well. Absolutely enjoying the cooler weather. Finally not sweating every day. Well, you can come back up to the cold temperatures up here in Pennsylvania. Brian says he loves the fall. Still at a commercial break here. No change in that Canucks-Canes game. Still 3-2, winding down to 4 minutes to go in the second period. All right, we're back. See if the Flyers can tie this one up before the end of the period here. Face off to the right of Harrison. Suter getting kicked out of the face-off circle, and the Flyers will win the draw. That one sent all the way down. It was tipped, so no icing. Binnington stops it behind the net. Nice job. Nice job by the Flyers here. Brink is in there. Cates in there. No, St. Louis pops it out to center. And the Flyers were able to intercept it, and then they leave it at the blue line. Blues are right back in. Suter. Flyers will intercept. Brink's got it. He'll backhanded it through the neutral zone and go for a change. 3:15 left in the first. Where's the puck here? Konechny brings it back in. Flyers are onside. Plays it around. Couturier. Back to Sealer. The wrister. Binnington will cover up and hold for a whistle. Flyers have Friendsgiving coming up. Don't forget, Slapsgiving is only a couple weeks away. Mrs. PAS is excited for that. Konechny will take the draw here. He'll win the draw. York. Sanheim shot. Puck is loose. It's cleared out of there. They looked offside, but not called. Flyers will head back up ice here. And here comes St. Louis back the other way. Oh, nope. They stop at the blue line and then just back in. And the Flyers unable to clear. Thomas. Parayko, the shot goes all the way through. Tip it the other way. Tried a quick pass, but it's broken up. And St. Louis able to clear it out the center, but the Flyers have it. Andre will bring it in onside. Zegras. Oh! Bouncing puck. Dvorak could not rip it home. Walker brings it in for St. Louis. Just under 2 minutes left in the first. Puck along the near boards here. And the Flyers will bank it out to center ice. This will be icing. It goes all the way down. 1:40 left in the first. Binnington made that save, but the puck was sitting in the crease. 8 shots apiece here. Flyers will win the draw and bank it out to center ice. 1:30 left in the first. Flyers send it right back down. They would have been offside, so they have to clear. Now St. Louis will head up ice. Kyrou sends it in. Holloway. Skinner keeps it in. Flyers intercept it and flip it out to center ice. Flyers have it. 53 seconds left here in the first. Sealer's holding. Now the Flyers will hit up ice. 45 seconds left. That's deflected, so no icing. Binnington will stop it behind the net. Oh, Brink missed it. St. Louis will clear. Nope. It hit the linesman at the blue line. So the Flyers will send it back in. 25 seconds left. Binnington, he is able to play it. And St. Louis will bring it into the Flyer end. 13 seconds left. The wrist shot is wide of Ersson. Deflected. That one deflected out to center ice, and that'll take care of the first period. Each team with 8 shots. The Flyers get 1 from Zegras. St. Louis gets 2 from Kyrou and Snuggerud. And that's where we stand at 2-1. We will look at some of the first period stats here. Here we go. Shots 8 apiece. Flyers have won 9 out of the 15 faceoffs. Neither team has had a power play opportunity here. Hit. St. Louis leads 9-3 there. Both teams with 3 block shots. Flyers with 6 giveaways. That's not a good stat to lead there. Brian says we're right there. We are, Brian. But once again, welcome in everybody. We're up to 8 likes on that side. And over on the vertical side, let's see what our numbers are. Five likes, so we're up to 13. 13 combined. Once again, we get to 35 combined. I'll hand out 5 free channel memberships. Let's see who's been here so far tonight. Jacob was here. Jeffrey was here. Charles was here. Snowman was here. John was here. Justin. And Brian. So a light crowd so far tonight in the chat. Let's look at some NBA action here. The Knicks have a 90-83 lead over the Heat. That game's only in the third quarter. Magic up 64-62 over the Nets. Pistons up 63-54 over the Sixers. Rockets up 41-34 over the Blazers. Hornets up 48-42 over the Bucks. T-Wolves up 40-36 over the Kings. Lakers up 37-33 over the Pelicans. And the Clippers and Mavericks just underway. 12-6 LA there. Warriors and Spurs at 9:30 tonight. Yeah, I don't watch the NBA, so I'm not too familiar with the Sixers. I I know our guy play-by-play with JJ right now is live doing the Sixers game. Let's see if we can. Let's see. We got a bunch of people watching, so let's see if we can get some people to go say hi to play-by-play with JJ. We'll give him a thumbs up. I'll hit yes on the poll. Go over, say hi to play-by-play with JJ. He's covering the Sixers right now. Tell him PAS sent you over. Justin says Sixers are going to be a fun team. They're young. They don't need George or Embiid. So guys, click that link. Go say hi to JJ. Consider subscribing to his channel. Brian's over there. Thanks for going over, Brian. JJ's just about the same sub count we're at. We're at 8,200 and something. He's at 8,140 something. We still got 11 minutes here in the intermission. Once again, we'll look at this upcoming weekend's NFL schedule. Commanders and Dolphins. Those teams are 3-7. Both riddled with injuries. The Panthers and Falcons. Man, the Falcons are 3-6. Don't they have good? Aren't there 3 wins against good teams? The Bucks and Bills. Both those teams are 6-3. Texans and Titans. Somehow hoping the Titans can find a way to win. That would help my Jets out. Bears and Vikings. Packers and Giants. We'll be live for that one. Bengals and Steelers at 1 o'clock. I know our guy Dr. Delay will be doing that game over on his channel. He's a Steelers fan. Chargers, Jaguars. Then at 4 o'clock, our guy Payo Time will be live for the Rams, Seahawks. 49ers, Cardinals, Ravens, Browns, and Chiefs, Broncos. And Lions, Eagles is the Sunday night game. And then we'll be back live on Monday night for Cowboys and Raiders. Justin said the Falcons are broken since 28-3. Yup. $28-3. But honestly, if they can get the right quarterback and Couch. No, I know you meant coach. They'll be a pretty good team. I, I don't know. I like Penix. I don't know. I guess he's not the guy, huh? I know only the Jets and Patriots have played this week so far, and plenty of season to go here. But right now, the Titans would have the number one pick. The Saints would be second. My Jets would be third, and the Giants would be fourth. Cleveland fifth. Auto corrected. He said. Auto corrected. Right. 6.5 minutes left in the intermission. Justin says, Eagles are completely healthy going into the Lions game. I know I just looked. Oh, and that one is in Philly. That'll be a good game. I'll be hanging out with play-by-play with JJ in his chat on that night. He does all the Eagles games. Let me check. JJ's doing this Pistons-Sixers game. Getting ready to start the second half. It's 63-54. Oh, the JJ's chat shared our link out as well. What are your early thoughts 16 games into the Flyers season? I still don't think they're a playoff team. I do think Tocchet, I know only 16 games in, I believe Tocchet was the right hire. The guy I'm really disappointed in this year is Tippett. That agitated me the other night when they got the goal with like 23 seconds left and it got called for offside. They asked him about it in the post game and he's like, "Oh well." Oh well. What if you missed the playoffs by a point, dude? Oh well. So their power play has definitely been turned around. I believe they're top 10 in both on the power play and on the kill. So, but what are your thoughts, Justin? Like, well, maybe not. I mean, you said you haven't watched much, so. I know they're more fun to watch than my Jets, I can tell you that. Let's see, what do we got going on tomorrow? Anything going on tomorrow? Let's check some college basketball tomorrow. What do we got? I think my Johnnies play tomorrow, but not until late, I don't think. I want men's basketball. There we go. Scores. Tonight, number 4 Duke has a 92-53 lead over on Indiana State. Texas Tech up 5 over Milwaukee at the half. Creighton, who's in the Big Ten with St. John's, they're up 37-23. Let's see what we got tomorrow. Louisville's at noon. St. John's doesn't play till 6. Let's see if anybody's earlier than that. RIT is playing Buffalo. South Alabama is playing Copen State. That game's on YouTube. We got 2 minutes left in the intermission here. Yo, C. Lee, what is up, our friend C. Lee? How are things down in Texas, buddy? Hopefully you're doing well. Justin says he really liked the Zegers trade, and that's been paying off. Would like to see them settle down with goaltenders. I want Michkov to get more minutes. That's been frustrating. Agreed. Everybody say hi to our guy, C. Lee. Hopefully you're doing all right, C. Lee. As always, great to see you in the chat. Glad you're streaming. Missed you last night. Fitzy and I did the Jets-Patriots game. Justin says, for college basketball, I want to finally see Villanova get back into the tournament since Wright retired. Oh, you went to bed at 7. That's all right. Understandable. I understand you got real early hours. Can't wait for baseball so you can be in the chat more often. As we're getting ready to start the second period, the Canucks and Canes are getting ready to start the third period. Canucks still lead 3-2 there. Let me turn play-by-play with JJ down. It's only a 1-point... Man, Sixers to start the second half are off to an 8-0 run. C. Lee likes the Flyers, too. Yeah, Charles was here. I know Charles is a Flyers fan as well. Justin's a Flyers fan in the chat. Brian was here. He was talking up the Flyers, so I assume he's a Flyer fan. So once again, getting ready to start the second period. I almost said second half. Can't start the second half yet. We're not done with the first half of the game. Two minutes left. The Knicks. Oh no, that's the third quarter. That's the third quarter. It's already 104 to 102 in the third quarter. Yikes. No defense in that one. Your reason to stay up. I'm not staying up for the 10 o'clock, for the 11 o'clock news on NBC 10. All right, here we go. Getting ready to drop the puck here in the second. And Flyers will win the draw. C. Lee says it's great to see the Flyers above 500. Correct. Tip it. Brings it in. The shot. Binnington makes the save. Flyers bringing it onside again. That one goes wide of Binnington. Penalty upcoming. Oh, it's on. No, I thought it's on. The penalty's going to be on Philadelphia. And now Konechny does play the puck and get the whistle. High sticking on somebody. I didn't hear the number. Dvorak. I think it's Dvorak. Justin says, oh, now we're going to have two Justins in the chat. We got to be careful here. Justin says, definitely nice to see the season not over already. Yeah. Oh, I don't know about that call, man. Come on. St. Louis will win the draw. Oh, had him wide open. Not sure why he didn't fire at home. And the Flyers unable to clear. Cairo, the shot. Saved by Harrison. Falk. Down to Cairo. Goes across ice. Falk. Down to Cairo. Falk, the shot is blocked and deflected up and out of play. 1:14 left on the advantage. Charles is back in the chat. C. Lee with the thumbs up. Charles is back in the chat saying the NHL Action live stream broadcast on the PAS network. Feel inspired to join in the chat, you're welcome to do so at any time. Blues win the draw again. The puck goes through. Flyers unable to clear. Dvorsky a shot. Rebound. Flyers will head up ice. Oh. Batted away. 50 seconds left on the advantage. Howard, welcome in, Howard. Saying let's go Flyers. Flyers got it, and we'll bank it out to center ice. Cates, 25 seconds left on the advantage, but here comes St. Louis back up through the neutral zone into the Flyer end. Poke checked away there, and the Flyers will clear it back out the center. Absolutely. Thank you for being here. 5 seconds left on the advantage. Here comes Tippett up ice with steam. Into the Blues end. Fires. Binnington with the stick save. So the Flyers are able to kill that one off. Flyers have killed off Trey. How much you think final score will be? Oh, Zegras lost control. I'm going to say the Flyers are going to win tonight 4-3. I'm going to say Flyers win 4-3 tonight. I know our guy Snowman was here before. They got their Friday night fantasy football show going on. And now St. Louis will head up ice. It's 3-on-2. Shen, tried to go all the way across ice. Bad pass there. Sealer? Sealy says 4-3 sounds good. Fight for it along the far boards. Juleson. Konechny sends it back down low. Michkov had a hop over his stick, and St. Louis will head up the other way. Shen holds. The wrister is wide. Harrison was able to make the save along the near post. Brink gets to the red line and backhands it all the way down. Konechny holds. Pass York. Sanheim tries to center one. It's in on Binnington. It goes through the crease to the other side. Flyers once again get it. York to Sanheim. Sends it back behind the net. Cates is on it. Brink tried to center one. Sanheim, the shot. Saved by Binnington. Puck's still loose here. York over to Sanheim. Brink. Gets some room now. Back behind the net. Centers one out. Konechny. Shot. Not sure if it made it through. Scores! Oh, no. No, they said no. They said no. I need to see a replay on that. I thought TK scored. Just wide of Erson on the way back down. That one sent wide. I still can't believe that TK's shot didn't go. Now the Blues putting on pressure here. Yeah, I don't know how old Shen is. I didn't know he was still in the league. Save Harrison, puck still loose here. St. Louis on it. Flyers need to get the puck and get a change here. That one hit a body out front. St. Louis still on the puck. Good offense, but how was that not? I thought it went in. So that's my fault on the goal call. That one goes all the way through, but St. Louis on it again. TK's been on the ice for almost 3 minutes. Not enough to get a change. Oh, offside. Flyers are offsides. Justin says he thought they scored too. So an offside call is good because the Flyers will be able to get fresh legs on the ice. Or if that would have been icing, that would have been bad. I still have not seen. Yeah, exactly, Howard. I was just gonna say I still have not seen a replay of the no goal. And St. Louis scores. Falk gets it. You finally get fresh legs on the ice and you give up the goal. Yeah, come on. I'm sorry. I've had enough of Erson. I don't know what happened to him this year, but he is not good. And the Flyers get it right back. My bad for not being on that one, guys. I did not see who got it, but it's 3-2. Dvorak got the goal. So the Flyers get it right back. I was putting the goal information in for St. Louis. I still have not seen a replay on the TK myth. "23 seconds separate the goals." Oh, I wrote down the wrong guy. Dvorak got the goal. All right, there we go. Lots of goals tonight. Flyers have it. Andre will bring it up ice. Out to center ice. Gives it to Brink. And he'll just dump it all the way down. Great response. 4-3 scoreline sounding great. He has to keep us in the game now, Erson, I'm talking about. He's got to start doing something. I have not been impressed with him this year. Oh, I don't know who got the assists. I can look it up for you real quick, though. I can look that up for you real quick. Dvorak got the goal with Tippett and Andre getting the assists. Goaltending woes continue. I'm sorry. I know you don't want to wear a guy out, but Vladar needs to be the goalie every game. Waiting to come back from commercial here. Yeah, the Olympics are on their way again. So by the time the Olympics come around, the Flyers have 3 weeks off in February. So by the time they come back, we'll be doing some baseball between the World Baseball Classic and spring training. Draw right outside the St. Louis zone. 12 minutes to go here in the second period. Oh, Flyer was knocked down at the blue line. Nothing was called. They sent this one all the way down. No icing. No icing here. Where's the puck here? Flyers have it. They're onside. Michkov turns. Sanheim, the wrister, is wide. Konechny. York, the shot. Save Binnington. Michkov tried to center one out to Sanheim, but intercepted. See if the U.S. can get revenge against Canada. Konechny. Out the center. Intercepted by St. Louis. Holloway. Shot. Kyrou with the shot. It's blocked. Oh, centered out in front. Hopped over a blue stick. And where's the puck here? Flyers are able to bank it out to center ice. Oh, Kyrou is absolutely crushed. Flyers are onside. And then turn it over. Country boy saying, come on, Flyers. Another big hit along the near boards. And the Flyers will bring it back up ice. Bumped off there. Kyrou goes back to get it. Flyers bring it in. Tip it. The wrist shot. Binnington to save. Dvorak with it behind the net. Drysdale. Zegras. Back to tip it. Back to Zegras. Back to tip it. Oh, he lets it go to Drysdale. The shot blocked wide. Tippett gets the loose puck. Dvorak back behind the net. Looking for help. And it gets deflected up and out of play. 9:41. Just past the midway point of regulation. .941 left here in the second. A one-goal game, just like when we started the period. Sixers absolutely crushing it over there in the second half. The Hurricanes have tied that game against the Canucks. 11 minutes to go in regulation there, tied at 3. And the Islanders and Mammoth are underway. 13 minutes to go in the first period. No score there. Once again, the only final is the Predators beat the Penguins 2-1 in overtime. I am a Flyers fan. I'm kind of weird. I'm a Mets and Jets fan, but somehow I ended up a Flyers fan. Flyers do get the puck into the Blues' end, but they flip it back out to center ice. Andre's got it here for the Flyers. Cates will bring it up. Flyers are onside. Brink gives chase. Nice. Got +1.5. Nice. Well, good luck on that. Pass to Cates. Brink holding. Back to Forrester. Has it poke checked away. St. Louis heads back up ice 3-on-2. Flyers are able to get back. Flyers clear it down. No icing. Just under 9 minutes left in the second period. We got 21 people checking us out tonight. Welcome in, everybody. It's good numbers for a hockey stream for us. Flyers unable to clear. Once again, unable to clear. Thomas back behind the Flyer net with the puck. Looking for an outlet. Snuggerud sends it back behind the net. Thomas. Snuggerud. Back out to Thomas. Oh, Michkov had it, but only able to clear it out to center ice. 8 minutes to go here in the second. That one deflected, and St. Louis right back on it. This will be icing on St. Louis as they send it all the way down. 7:35 left. Flyers lead in shots 14-11, but St. Louis still leads where it matters, on the scoreboard. Yo, our guy Fitzy's here. Fitzy and I did the Jets-Patriots game last night. Congrats to Fitzy's Patriots for the big win. Best record in football. Baseball. Yeah, listen to me. Zegras' shot is blocked towards the corner. And St. Louis able to clear. That looked offside, but nothing called. Flyers unable to clear here. And now they will. This will... no icing. Waved off. Bitsy says just taking a small break from Minecraft. Don't let him lie to you. He's playing Lego Fortnite. It is not Minecraft. That is Lego Fortnite you're playing. Fitzy. Fitzy's got a whole bunch of streams scheduled for tomorrow. Skinner the shot. Blocked out front. Flyers will bank it out to center ice. He said Lego Fortnite. We both know Fortnite sucks. But that's why I don't know why you're playing. Oh, we have a whistle. 6:10 left here in the second. Justin laughed in that. We got a lot of Justins in the chat tonight. Justin Widman. Oh, did he change his name? Is it just Justin Wid? And the Flyers are finally able to clear. Forrester. Sent in on Bennington, but picked off there. Flyers send it in, but once again, St. Louis chips it out to center. Penalty coming up. Flyers have the puck. And St. Louis gets the touch. The Flyers will go to the power play. As our friend Sean used to say, cue the Lou. Because...
the Flyers are going on the Kiko power play.
What else is going on? beat me to it. Beat you to what? The Islanders have taken a 1-0 lead over the Mammoth. Wow. Pistons have come back and tied that game up. Yo, Gritty's there. Gritty's there at the St. Louis game. That's odd. No penalty on Gritty. So the Flyers will get the man advantage here. Brink, Cates, Forrester, Drysdale, and Zegras on the ice. And St. Louis will win the draw. They'll whip it around the boards all the way down. That's why I always say NBA is a fourth quarter sport. Yeah. All right, Flyers will bring it up. Cates. Oh, Flyers tried to send it out to the point. It sent all the way back down. 1:30 left on the advantage. Flyers are 15th on the power play. Cates. Oh, Brink's got it. In front of the net. Oh, has it poked off his stick. Drysdale now. Zegras holds. Looking. Still looking. Still holds. All the way across ice. The shot. Bennington the save. And a hold. Where's Torts, the best coach in the league? He's probably yelling and screaming at an official. .101 left on the advantage. 4:13 left in the period. Flyers win the draw. York's got it. Skates in. Now dishes it. York. Michkov. York. Tip it. Tries the center one. Konechny's got it. Oh, tried to make the spin move, and it's cleared all the way down. .20 seconds left on the advantage as the Flyers head back up ice. He's going to circle around. This is going to take off another 8 seconds. 10 left on the advantage. The Flyers bring it in. Michkov behind the net. The power play is over. But Michkov still has it. The shot never made it through. Bennington makes the save. 3:05 left in the second period. Nice scoring chance there by Michkov. I still have not seen a replay of the Konechny no goal in the earlier. Puck is loose here. Flyers get it. It's Delorier. Wide angle shot. Bennington will hold and wait for another whistle. 10th shot on the period for the Flyers. 18-11 for the game. Michkov with a shot tonight with 9 minutes of ice time. Oh, that one sent out to center ice. Oh. We have a whistle here. It's not on the bingo card, he said. That's what we should do. St. Louis with the puck here, looking to head up ice. They get to the red line and just dump it all the way down. Erson will stop it. And Erson needs to stop playing the puck, man. Sealer will bring it in. All the way around. Brink is there. Tried the center one. It goes all the way back out to center ice. Cates will bring it in again. Forrester gives chase. But only Blues players are there. And then they'll hit up ice. 2:05 left in the second. Phew, man, that one's... Flyers are onside. Nope, but they lose control. And St. Louis banks it out to center ice. Erson makes a save. There's another one. Mark that. That's 3. That's 3 saves tonight for Erson to keep this a close game. Tip it. Waits. Andre the shot. And they score! Not sure if it got deflected in front, but it's tied at 3. Second of the night for Zegras. And we're tied at 3. So Zegras twice tonight has tied this game up. The first time at 1, now at 3. $1:15 left, and the Flyers back in. Couturier. Michkov. Sealer. Couturier, the wrister. Shot goes wide. Last minute of the second period. And that one flipped out to center ice. Now all the way down. This will be icing. Actually, it's icing on St. Louis with 50.6 seconds left. John Slattery is here. What's up, John? Saying go Blues go. Seeley with the thumbs up. I was about to say, what is this defending? But what a turnaround, right? Flyers score. Yes, they do. We're tied. They were down 3-1. It's now 3-3. We're still with 50 seconds left here. And St. Louis will win the draw. Whip it around the boards here. Out to center ice. Fight for it along the near board. St. Louis comes away with it. They're onside. That one deflected into the far corner. Flyers will flip it out to center ice. 30 seconds left. Joseph puts on the brakes, looking for help. Fowler. The Flyers will get to it and head up ice. They get to the red line. They get to the blue line. And Hathaway brings it in. He'll whip it around the boards. 5 seconds left. 3 seconds. 2, 1, and Flyers tie this one up with 2 goals in the period. 1 for St. Louis, and shots were 11-4 in favor of the Flyers in that second period. 11-4. So once again, great stuff, everybody. We'll look at the stats here after the second. We're at 6 likes over there. And we will come over here and check out our stats over here. We are up to 10 likes. So 16. Doesn't look like we're going to get there tonight. Justin says, great job with getting in, but got to fix this defending. Let's finish it in the third. So we'll wait 15 minutes in between intermissions here. Yeah, 11-4 on the shots. 19-12 for the game. Flyers have won 53% of the faceoffs tonight, 17 out of the 32. 1 power play opportunity for both teams. Neither one scored. St. Louis leads in hits, 13-11. Flyers lead in block shots, 10-7. And giveaways, much better. It's now 7-6, where it was 6-1 after the first period. Flyers had 6 after the first, so only gave up 1 that period. Canucks and Canes are going to overtime. That game's tied up at 3 as well. And the Islanders and Mammoth are tied up at 1. 3:49 left to go in the first. Two and a half minutes left in the Knicks Heat game. The Knicks are up 133-122. The Pistons have come back and taken a 106-101 lead over the Sixers. 4 minutes to play there. Rockets up 96-82 over the Blazers in the third. Hornets up 88-86 over the Bucks. Kings up 84-79 over the T-Wolves. Lakers up 88-68 over the Pelicans. And the Clippers have a 55-48 lead over the Mavericks. With the Warriors and Spurs, that should be getting underway any second now. And the Magic beat the Nets 105-98. 105-98. So lots of scoring tonight. Hopefully I got all the goals right. I think I do. Yeah, Zegras with his second of the night. So we're officially under hat trick watch. We are officially under hat trick watch. Still got 11 minutes here in intermission. Intermission live. Let's get a snack. We will be right back. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back. That was funny Jeopardy music, he said. Charles says, without commitment, you'll never start. Without consistency, you'll never finish. Love Charles with all the quotes. Your support and contributions on the PAS network are greatly appreciated. You are valued indeed. Let him know, Charles. Charles also says, smash them free subs and hit that like button. It doesn't look like we're going to meet our goal tonight. We're only up to 3 or 11. We're only up to 11. Over there and 6 over there. But Flyers or Blues? Let's go, Pets. I am a Flyers fan, so I am hoping the Flyers win. They were down 3-1 and they tied this one up. Seven or 3 minutes left in that Sixers game. The Pistons are up 110-103. Canucks and Hurricanes, a minute 48 left in overtime there. Charles says that Mr. John is your host. Breaking Free is here saying, let's go Flyers. Welcome in, everybody. Oh, you are welcome, Charles. Always welcome. Thank you. Charles letting everybody know that they can be inspired to join in the chat. Yeah, everybody's free to chat. Let us know who you're rooting for tonight. Whether it's for betting purposes, maybe if you play some fantasy hockey, you need somebody in the game. Still got 6.5 minutes in intermission here. Hopefully one of these days we start getting some MLB signings. We have not had any big name free agents signed. Some minor league guys have signed. Excuse me. What's that word mean? Doesn't mean nothing. Okay. You don't have to like Philly. We want everybody chatting it up. Everybody can root for their team. Lee says be back soon. Just looking to see what kind of news we got. Seeing if we got any MLB news. Oh no, that's not who I thought it was. Let's see. Corbin Carroll, Pete Crow Armstrong, and Aaron Judge make up the starting WBC starting outfield. Wow. Still 2.5 minutes to go here in the intermission. Oh, we do. Mammoth took a 2-1 lead over the Islanders after one. The Hurricanes, man. So both games that have gone final tonight in the NHL have gone to overtime. The Predators beat the Penguins and the Hurricanes beat the Canucks. Hey, Ron's here. What's up, Ron? Ron's a big-time Yankee fan. Don't know if he likes hockey. Ron, do you have a hockey team? Oh, Ron's a Boston fan. Well, we've lost some likes here tonight. We've lost some likes. We were up to 10. We were up to 10. It's down to 8 now. Okay. And we've lost some over there too. So, I don't know. Maybe they're recalculating or something. "20 seconds away from the second or third period. See if it's the final 20 or if we get some extra time tonight. Wow, Detroit came back and beat the Sixers 114 to 105. All right, here we go. Getting ready to start the third. Once again, if you're a fan of football, make sure you're hanging out with us on Sunday. We'll have the Commanders-Dolphins game. We'll have the Giants-Packers game. And then on Monday night, we'll have the Cowboys-Raiders game. Let's make sure we're live here. You're live. Okay. Well, it's too early to vote on the turning point of the game here. All right, here we go. Getting ready to start the third. Let's click on that one more time. Click on that one more time. And here we go. St. Louis will win the opening draw here in the third. St. Louis will bring it in. Whip it around the net. Shot is blocked. Flyers have it behind their own net. St. Louis intercepts. Oh, deflected out to center ice by the Flyers. So St. Louis has got to regroup. Fight for it along the near boards here. Dvorak banks it out to center. But St. Louis brings it back in. Holloway the shot, they score. Another turnover by the Flyers leads to another goal for St. Louis. Holloway gets the goal, and it's 4-3. Holloway's fifth of the year, and it's now 4-3. 40 seconds into the period. No, O'Reilly is not playing. Sorry about that. I glitched out for a second there. No idea. I don't follow St. Louis. I'm a Flyer fan. Two minutes into the third here. That one sent all the way down. No icing. St. Louis will bank it out to center. Flyers have it though. Obels will flip it into the St. Louis end. And puck is cleared out to center ice. York's got it, gets to the blue line and just winds it around the boards. Dvorak knocks it down. Tip it. Tries to center one, but St. Louis is there. York. Flyers are right there on the blue line. Dvorak brings it in. Flips it into the far corner. And bounces. Dvorak banks it out to the point. Shot goes wide of Bennington. Sanheim tries to pinch it in, but St. Louis has got it. They'll clear it out to center, get to the red line. Now the Flyer blue line. Cairo holds. The wrist shot is deflected wide. Never made it through to Erson. Flyers have it. Nope, fight for it behind the net here. Cates has got it. Sealer's shot deflected, goes wide of Biddington. Forrester has it. Out to Sealer. Sends it back down behind the net. St. Louis able to clear it out to center ice. Center went all the way through. Fight for it along the red line here. St. Louis has got it. Thomas has got it for the Blues. In the Flyer end. Sends it back behind the net. Broberg. Tugger the shot. And they score. It's 5-3. Please get me a different goaltender than Sam Erson, please. Flyers defense getting sloppy. Goaltending absolutely stinks. Two goals on two shots in the period. Five goals on 14 shots for the game. I mean, come on. Erson's got to be better than that. Walker sends it up ice. Flyers have it here at their own blue line. Oh, Bennington makes a save. The rebound makes a save again. Flyer is tripped up, nothing called, and St. Louis will head up the other ice. Deflected out the center ice. Yo, Rising Rhino in the house. What is up, Rising Rhino? Guys, if you guys are a fan of anything football, make sure you check out our guy, Rising Rhino. Usually 3 streams on a Sunday. Rhino, make sure you post your link as well. Let us know what you got coming up over the weekend. Rhino says, fell asleep before, and here I am now. Us here, you there. Grey Cup is Grey Cup is Sunday, so maybe no. I don't know. So it might be a goofy NFL schedule. Once again, if you guys are a fan of anything football, make sure you check out Rising Rhino. Has it all covered. The Canadian Football League, the NFL, college football, the UFL, the European League. 2 NFL and 1 Grey Cup. Gotcha. Flyers are 8-5-3 coming into tonight. 8-5-3. They're out of it. This game's over, man. He said they're never out of it. And when your goaltender's giving up cookies like that, it's over. Forrester. Oh, Bennington. Where's the puck here? Along the near boards. Sealer the shot. Bennington got the save. And St. Louis will clear. Falk clears it out. Well, yeah, if they lose tonight, they'll be 8-6-3. Still got 13 minutes to play here, but and your goalie's giving up soft goals like that, man. That's ridiculous. Especially after your defense fought to come back. There we go. Michkov brings it in here. Tries the center one. Blocked to the corner. Out to York at the point. Sanheim, the wrister, goes wide. Michkov, the shot save, Bennington. 12:30 left. And St. Louis brings it in. The Flyers unable to clear. And now they will clear. But St. Louis back on it in their own end. Dvorak, the shot scores! And it's a 1-goal game. Dvorak, second of the night. If you're a betting person, I hope you took the over in this one. There we go. But man, Rhino's a Avalanche fan, and they are. I think they have one regulation loss. Five to 4 now with 12 minutes left. And here come the Flyers again. 12-1-5. Where's the puck here? It's back behind the St. Louis net. The Blues will come away with it and head up ice. No worries, Rhino. No worries. Avs have one regulation loss. Yeah, that's unbelievable. Delorier will wind it back down to the St. Louis end. The Flyers will go for a change. 11:20 left in regulation. So my score prediction tonight was wrong because I said 4-3 Flyers. That one sailed wide. Where's the puck? Fight for it along the near boards here. And Brink gets it out to center ice. That in on Bennington, and he'll play it. And here comes St. Louis. 2-on-2 as they come up into the Flyer end. Shot is blocked by... the Shen shot is blocked. And the Flyers will head up ice, get to the red line, and go for a change. Couturier flips it back into the Blues end. Michkov in on the forecheck. But St. Louis comes away with it and heads up ice. Sanheim. Konechny. He brings it in with some speed. Oh, Flyers were onside, but it's deflected back down. Just past the midway point of the third period. Flyers will bring it in. Zegras. He's got 2 on the night. And St. Louis able to clear it out. But the Flyers right back in. Zegras. Tip it. Out to the point. Zegras to tip it. Shot scored! And we're tied at 5! Bam, tied up. Now, no cookies allowed. Zegras gets an assist on that one. Four points in a game. Oh, his dad's there. The Flyers have a thing they do where they get a lot of the dads to go to some games. They'll be they're at tonight's game in St. Louis. And I think tomorrow night's game is at Dallas. Flyers. Nope. I had to hop over a stick there. Man, Flyers were down 3-1. Tied it at 3. Then early in the third here, they were down 5-3. And now they tied it back up at 5. Flyers have it. They'll hold here. Settle it down for a minute. And now they'll head up ice. Andre. Couturier brings it in. Back behind the net. Jab the sealer. He keeps it in. Drysdale. Konechny with it. Wraps it around the net. Couturier's there. Sends it back down to Konechny. Oh, it hopped over his stick. Drysdale not able to keep it in. And here comes St. Louis. It's 2-on-2 back the other way. Konechny. Couturier flips it out to center. But the Blues will head right back up ice. Just under 8 minutes left to go in regulation. Drysdale's got it behind the Flyer net. And they'll flip it out to center ice. Falk hit it with the glove, so no icing. Zegras is after it. Dvorak as well. That one's cleared out the center, but Sanheim sends it right back in. Fowler will get to the red line and dump it into the Flyer end. Sanheim's there. York's got it behind the Flyer net. Gee, he says 7:27 left. What on earth happened while I went to the bathroom? 5-5. Both goaltenders handing out early holiday cookies tonight. That's what happened. We have 21 people watching, only 9 likes on the stream. Smash them thumbs up for us, everybody. A lot of goals tonight. This might be the most goals that I've had in a game that I've done. Yo, play-by-play with JJ is here. What is up? How are you, my friend? Sorry your Sixers lost tonight. But JJ, make sure you post your link here. Let us know what you got coming up over the weekend. Saying we need this win. See, Lee says, I was the 10th, so you've been robbed. Yeah, it went down. Love it. Play-by-play with JJ in the chat. Rhino in the chat. Love it. Your voice is dying right now. Well, rest it up, because you got your Eagles on Sunday. Flyers win the defensive zone draw here. We'll bank it out to center ice. St. Louis goes back to get it. Falk. Oh, Flyers are offside. Flyers are offside here. Guys, there's everybody. There's play-by-play with JJ's channel. Make sure you check him out. Does a great job of calling Sixers coverage during the basketball season, Eagles coverage, during the football season, Philadelphia Phillies coverage during the baseball season, mixes in some other games as well. Has a show he does during the baseball season. I believe it's called Diamond Zone. Just under 8,200 subs over there for JJ as well. Where we're just over 8,200. Andre. And Flyers will bank that one out to center. Oh, this one all the way down. This will be icing. 6:39 left. I want to know when we're going to start getting some baseball news. St. Louis will win the draw here. Send it back behind Erson. Now along the near boards here. Fight for it along the near boards here. And the Flyers come away with the puck. Andre's got it. Backhands it out to center ice. But St. Louis is on it at their own blue line. And they'll head back up ice. Snuggerud will send it around the Flyer net. Now along the near boards here. Set back behind the Flyer net. Thomas. Oh, Drysdale falls over a blue player. That one deflected, and no, it stays in play as it hits the glass. 5:40 left. Puck along the far boards. Broberg holds. That one deflected back into the corner. Another fight for it along the near boards here. And the Flyers will clear it all the way down. This will be icing. 5:15 left. We had 3 goals in the first, 3 in the second. We've already had 4 goals here in the third. Big face-off here, absolutely. Unable to get a line change with this icing. Oh, St. Louis wins the draw. Send it back behind the Flyer net. Whipped around the boards. Fight for it here in the corner. Michkov ahead. That's Couturier. He brings it in all by himself. He'll hold on. Waits for some help. Zegras centers one. It goes all the way through, but Couturier's on. Oh, Tippett's on it. Back out to Tippett. Dvorak. Sanheimer's shot is wide. Not sure if Bennington got a piece of that or not. Flyers keep it in. And St. Louis able to clear it out. 2-on-2 the other way. Crowd wanted a penalty as the blue players tripped up, but nothing called. And the Flyers will clear it out to center ice. See Lee saying, "Let's go Flyers." Winding down to 4 minutes left in regulation. St. Louis will bring it in onside and dump back behind the net. Juleson tries to wrap it around, but St. Louis is there. Shot is blocked by the Flyers. Puck still loose here. Brink's got it along the near boards here. Andre's there to help. 2-on-2 in the corner. Broberg keeps it in. Suter. Walker, the wrist shot goes all the way through. St. Louis keeps it in. Sends it back behind the net. Andre trying to get to it, and he will. Waiting for some help. And Cates will backhand it. Deflected out of play. 3:13 left. Come on, says JJ. Get commercial timeout. Commercial timeout. What do we got going on? The Mammoths still have a 2-1 lead over the Islanders. That game just about the midway point of regulation out in Utah. The two finals from tonight, the Predators beat the Penguins 2-1 in overtime, and the Hurricanes beat the Canucks 4-3 in overtime. JJ says at least get a point and force it into overtime. Yeah, right. Don't want to give up a soft goal here late. And Erickson, I don't think Erickson's faced another shot since he gave up the 5th goal. Oh, do we have a timeout? No. 3:13 left. Tippett's goal tonight was his 6th of the season. He's got 4 points. Zegras has got 3 points. Snuggerud a shot, blocked, and the Flyers have it and will head up ice. 3 minutes left. Flyers get to the red line and send it deep. Back behind the net. Konechny there. Drysdale blocked out high, and here comes St. Louis back the other way. They get to the red line and just dump. Konechny will flip it out to center. Yeah, I think it was TK. The Flyers would have been offside, so they can't touch. 2.5 minutes left. That's all right. You should have heard me in the second period. I thought Konechny scored a goal. And it was not a goal. Zegras. Let's see. And St. Louis still has it in their own end here, looking for an outlet. And now they'll head up ice. They're offside. .205 left. Oh, it was Sealer. It was Sealer who got the block. TK was right next to him, though. So I could see why you thought it was Konechny. St. Louis will win the draw, and they'll flip it out to center ice. Played with a high stick. See, Lee says we need a goal. We need a goal. Agreed. We are up to 31 in the chat. Welcome in. St. Louis will win the draw. At the blue line, Flyers keep it out at center ice. Fight for it along the near boards. But St. Louis comes away with it again. 1:45 left. Back behind the Flyer net. Rhino says Flyers time to shine. A minute 30 left. St. Louis, not sure what they're holding for. And now they'll head up ice to the red line, into the Flyer end. They'll whip it back behind the net. Thomas. Oh, deflected wide. And deflected out to center ice. Flyer, it gets to the red line and the Flyers will dump it down. Last minute of regulation. The Flyers, that might be icing. That is icing. 45.9 seconds left. I do not think the shots are right on the NBC Philly scorebug. Oh. Sealer could not clear. Now it's cleared out to center ice. But here comes St. Louis to the red line and send it all the way down. Tried the backhand there. Fight for it along the near boards. Flyers come away with the puck up to the red line and we'll dump it all the way down. In on Binnington, and he has to hold for a whistle. 23 seconds left. Flyers will get an offensive zone draw here. Get an offensive zone draw here. Dvorak in to take it. York over to Zegras. The shot! Deflected wide in front of the net. 15 seconds left. The linesman got hit with that. 8 seconds left. The St. Louis heads up ice. They'll whip it in. Back behind the net. 2 seconds. And we're heading to overtime. So 2 goals apiece there. We get overtime pay. The Borat. No, not the Borat. Dvorak. So we'll get ready for third period or for overtime action here. It'll be 3-on-3 for 5 minutes. And if nobody scores, we go to shootouts. We're 30 people watching and 11 likes. Rhino, I don't know, man. How does 30 go into 11? How does 30 go into 11? So the Flyers have never led tonight. The Flyers just tweeted out and said, "You're never going to believe this. We're going to overtime." All right, here we go. 3-on-3. It's Dvorak, Zegras, and Sanheim for the Flyers, but St. Louis wins the draw. St. Louis will bring it up. They're onside. Thomas back behind the Flyer net, looking for an outlet. Still holds, and he'll take it back out to center ice. Holds. Back out to center ice. Blues getting some fresh legs on the ice, so the Flyers will get some fresh legs. Holloway. Kyrou, he brings it in. He's onside. Whipped around the boards. It goes back out to center ice. Flyers have not touched the puck yet in overtime. 1 minute down. That in on Binnington. Now they'll head up ice. Fowler. Kyrou. Fowler back to Kyrou. Kyrou skates. No lane for him. Holds. Holloway now. Fowler, the shot, and it goes wide. It stayed in play. That one cleared all the way down by St. Louis. So both teams will get some fresh legs. It does get frustrating when your team doesn't touch the puck. Shen will bring it in. Falk. Shen's got it again. And he'll take it back out to center ice. Now Shen, nope, started heading up ice and then turns back around. Honestly, if this is the way 3-on-3 is going to be played, just get rid of it and go back to 5-on-5. And could not finish it. The puck is loose, and St. Louis comes away with it. Flyers still have not had possession of the puck in overtime. 2:20 left. Thomas. Oh, and Zegras. He springs Zegras. Oh, and he's tripped up. That better be a penalty shot. And it'll be a penalty shot for Zegras going for the hat trick. So here we go. Zegras, they said Zegras is 0 for 1 in his career on a penalty shot. Here he comes, skates up the center ice, and grabs the puck. Picks up speed, Zegras, shot save Binnington. 2:09 left. I think the Flyers, I don't know if the Flyers will win. That's who I'm rooting for. I don't like that. He came in slow. That's not how you beat the goalies in today's NHL. His dad was upset. So 2:09 left. Couturier in for the draw here. He's got Konechny and Andre with him. Nope. St. Louis wins the draw. And they had St. Louis still has it here. Less than 2 minutes left. Now, poke check by Couturier. Flyers have it. Konechny. And there you go. Now the Flyers will get a little possession time. Andre. Couturier. Fakes to Couturier. Or fakes to Konechny, excuse me. Now Konechny's got it. Shot. Binnington the save. And the puck is covered up. 1:31 left. First overtime penalty shot this year in the NHL. Binnington made the save. Flyers win the draw. Dvorak. Sanheim. Brink. Now skates in front. Shot. Binnington makes the save. Dvorak now with the puck. Sanheim. Flyers will go back out to center ice. Brink will turn and drop it off. Dvorak's got it. And now the Flyers will come into the Blues' end. Brink the shot. Binnington made the save and it goes out of play. 57.8 left. Flyers get another offensive zone draw here. Couturier, Zegras, and Drysdale on the ice. St. Louis will win the draw. Falk's got it. He holds. And now Thomas brings it in. Shot goes wide. Where's the puck? Konechny. It's a 2-on-1 for the Flyers the other way. Konechny with Drysdale. Dale. Oh, he makes the save. Binnington makes the save. 28 seconds left. $18 seconds left as Cairo circles back. Holloway. Back behind the Flyer net, looking for an outlet. The shot by Cairo, and it goes wide. 5 seconds left. And that'll be it. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. And Cairo the shot, and does not score. Time ran out. I think that puck went in. So we go to a shootout. Let's see. 2-1-0. Nope. It hit the post, but it didn't go. The time was out anyway, so it will not have counted. So we go to a shootout. We've had a ton of people here tonight hanging out with us. I'm going to give out 5 free channel memberships. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us tonight. SW saying W's. So congrats to everybody that got a membership. Gunther got one. Nate got one. Cloudy got one. Christian got one. And Snowman got one. Nice. Congrats, everybody. St. Louis will start first. I'm a Flyer fan. I want the Flyers to win. Oh, I was going to say I'm wearing a Flyer shirt, but not tonight. I'm not wearing my Flyer shirt. Thomas brings it in. Erson makes the save. Thank you, Cloudy, and congrats on getting the free membership. $50 in the chat. Wow, we haven't had that big of a number in hockey in a long time. Here's Zegras. Picks up the puck at center ice. Try the right wing again. Brings it in. And he scores. He slided through the 5-hole. 1-0 Flyers. Only if it's the game winner. It's a hat trick. So Snuggerud. So if Snuggerud scores here, it will not be a hat trick. And sent wide by Erson. So if the Flyers score here, the game is over. Well, no spoilers in the chat then, Cloudy, if you're watching. Because you might be ahead of me. Michkov can end it. He picks up the puck and heads in, making the same move as, and tried the same move there as Zegras. So we need a save. We need a save here. Cloudy. Holloway, the shot is wide and the Flyers win. Zegras does get the goal. I don't know. Does it count as a hat trick? Does it count? 6-5 Flyers. Thank you all so much. We're up to 60 in the chat. Holloway came in, had him beat, went glove side, and just shot it wide. It does. It does not. All right, thank you, Charles. I was not sure on that. C. Lee saying good night, everyone. C. Lee, great to see you as always. Hopefully you can rest up this weekend. Everybody else, if you have not done so already, doesn't go under as a goal. I did not know that. So great stuff. Still goes down as a W for the Flyers, though. 2 points after losing in overtime the other night. We'll be back. Our next live stream will be Sunday for the Commanders-Dolphins game. So we'll be back live for that. We'll also be doing the Giants-Packers game on Sunday. And then the Cowboys, I think it's Cowboys-Raiders on Monday night. Cloudy says, Penguins fan, but congrats for the Flyers. Thank you, Cloudy. Once again, congrats on getting the free channel membership here. Enjoy, and we'll see everybody next time.